All right. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry if it's a little nosy in the back. That's because I'm still on my way home. But if you can hear me, uh, that's all that matters. So today, since we have a smaller class, I want it to be um, I want it to be more intimate. The activities that we'll be doing. So we'll do more practice-based activities since we have smaller number of participants today. But so right now, what we're going to be doing for icebreakers is uh, a lot of us have different levels of public speaking. So I want to know what level you are in terms of your knowledge of public forum debate and also your knowledge of debate in general. So can you please give me a brief account of your level in the group chat so that we can cater the lesson best to your needs and to your levels? Okay, thank you. I see two of you. Can the rest of you add your details so that I could know where we are at? And please let me know if you're new to public forum debate, if it's a new style for you. Okay, so I see that we still have two more responses that we need. But I see a few responses in. So I know that a few of you have already experience with debate, so that's great. But a few of you are also new to public forum debate. So I'll try my best to adapt to everyone's levels. Okay. So first I'm going to run through what we'll be doing today. So today we're going to be doing a brief introduction for those of you who are new to this specific debate style. And then after that, we're going to do something different than what we usually do in class, is that we're going to do drills for crossfires. And we're going to kind of play role play in a way so that it helps strengthen your public speaking skills and your improvisation skills. Okay, so first, we're gonna do, for those of you who are the most experienced in debate, so Tommy and Ellen, you're new to public forum debate. Is anyone else, please raise your hand if you're already familiar with public forum debate.
I've already been in this class like quite a few months.
Pardon?
I'm not new to this class.
Yes, I know you're not new. I need someone else who's just as experienced as you are. Okay. So since we have less members today, I think what we can do is I'll briefly introduce public forum debate. So for those of you who are new to public forum debate, please listen intently and please take notes. I will also be sharing my screen in just a minute. So public forum debate is essentially a debate style where there are four people four members and four debaters that are participating. And so essentially you debate for two sides. And when you debate for two sides, you have to prepare for two sides equally. So you receive your topic 1 month in advance of the debate. And then afterwards, you will have, I will note all of this down and I will share my screen with you guys. But in public forum debate, can you please raise your hand if you're new to public forum debate? Your first time learning about it? Okay, so I see a few of you have raised your hands. So I'm going to share my screen right now. And please let me know if you cannot see my screen. Okay, let me share my screen right now. Okay. So you will see. So public forum debate, for those of you who are new, please take notes. So this is the overall structure of public forum debate. So each round lasts 1 hour, and these are your speeches in each debate round. So in public forum debate, you have two sides. So you will be given a topic 1 hour beforehand, and then you will have a constructive speech where you present your main arguments for both sides, which lasts 4 minutes, and this is your first speaker. You have two speakers on each side. And then you have a crossfire, what we call an exchange of questions, where you ask each other questions. Then you have rebuttal, and then you have second crossfire, where you present your other set of questions between both of the second speakers from both sides. And then you have summary, which is 3 minutes, where you crystallize the round. And then you also start to weigh and you compare both worlds. So this is very similar to WSDC. Judges really like when you highlight the key clashes of the debate round, and then you tell you why your arguments matter more or why they're more impactful post af or neg. And then there's a grand crossfire between all the speakers, and then you have a final focus, which is delivered by your second speaker of your side for 2 minutes. So that is the overall structure. If you need to screenshot this, please do, so that you remember. Any other questions? Okay, great. Okay, so this is just some detail. I can give you guys the link to this presentation. I will add the link to the presentation in the Google chat, so please look at that. Okay, I just added. Okay, I think someone wants to join the call. But, oh, yeah, I do have access to Canva Pro, and I'm very lucky because my institution provides me with access. Okay, so for the rest of you, if you can spend the time just looking at the slideshow, if you're new to public forum debate, you can spend that time, but please save the link. Okay, so now what we're gonna do for the rest of the debate, for the lesson is we're gonna do, I want us to mostly on crossfires. So what I'm gonna do. Okay, so Tommy is very excited because he has access to Canva Pro. Good for you, Tommy. I'm really happy for you. But let us focus more on the lesson now. Okay, So what we're going to do now is I'm going to provide you with a resolution, and I want you to spend a few minutes just brainstorming arguments for each side. And then once you brainstorm arguments for each side, we're going to work on crossfire. So I'm going to put you into breakout rooms with another partner, and each of you will be assigned a side, and you will just ask each other questions and answer them for 5 minutes, and then we'll return to the main call. How does that sound for everyone?
Sounds good.
Okay, great. So I will give you a resolution, and you will have 5 minutes to prepare for your side. So first, I'm going to allocate your sides. So Tommy, you will be neg. Takuk, you will be af. Michael, you will be neg. Ellen, you will be affirmative. And then Kang, you will be negative. Please remember that. Does everyone remember their side?
Yes.
Okay, great. So now we'll add the resolution in the Google chat. Okay, this is up to everyone's discretion. Does everyone want an advanced resolution, a simple resolution, a basic resolution, or intermediate?
Advanced.
Okay, we need others' perspectives. What do you guys want?
Maybe something easier.
Okay, sure.
Intermediate.
Let's do that. I will add the chat in. Okay, and we're just going to do public forum this time. So that's the resolution we're going to do. And this is the new topic, the new NSDA topic,
So
which I
it's
think
not-
is a great.
Is it about Brexit?
No, it's not Brexit.
Yeah.
Good guess, though.
Is it UBI?
It is not UBI. It is about China. Okay, so this is kind of I thought it was it's a great topic, I think, and it requires a lot of research. But since you only have a few minutes to research, then you can just research the main arguments for each side. You don't have to know the specifics because this is a very complex topic, but I think it's also really enriching in terms of the knowledge. So please take a look at the resolution in the Google chat. The People's Republic of China should substantially reduce its internal extraction of natural resources. Okay, so first, if I were you, I would spend this time first researching the meaning of the definitions of some of these words, and then after that,
No, go China, I don't know.
Hả?
Lúc nào cũng là China, I don't know.
just so that I can allocate you into groups and partners, can you please type your side that you were assigned in the Google chat so that I can put you in breakout rooms? And if you guys would like some prior research or help with researching, then I have this document in the Google chat. I just added it. Tommy, you're on the neg. It's really helpful. It has a lot of information, but all you need to know is the main arguments. So if you want further background research, then please take a look at the document. I will give you guys 15 minutes since this is a very hard topic, but you can research for 15 minutes, research the main sides, main arguments for your assigned side, and then I'll put you into breakout rooms and we'll work on crossfires. And then for the rest of today, I think that's pretty much it. If you also want to write a constructive speech and present it, then feel free to do so as well on top of research. We will I'll give you 15 minutes. So we'll be back maybe around 8:40. 8:40. Ellen, you will go against Tommy in a breakout room for crossfire. And then Michael, you will go against Sunny. Takok, you will go against Kang. Does anyone have any questions or concerns? Okay, great. I take it we don't have any questions or concerns. If you do, please feel free to unmute
I
your
have a-
mic. Oh, yes, Ellen?
I'm new to public forum. Are you sure you want to put me with someone who's been debating for 4 years?
Okay. If you're not comfortable, then I will put you against someone else. Is anyone else experienced with public forum debate?
No, like not experienced.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for Tommy, I will then put you against maybe Kang, and then Sunny will go against Tommy. Okay, great question. What kind of questions should we ask in Crossfire? You're new to debate. It's okay, no worries. So in Crossfire, basically what the type of questions you would ask would be questions to attack your opponents or the opponent's side. So this can be questioning evidence, you can call out cards. But since you're new to debate, then just think of any questions you would ask your opponent, like any questions to attack the opposing side. So think of questions or like imagine the types of arguments they would present and ask them questions about those arguments specifically and what's not so good about them. So weaken their arguments as much as possible. Okay. So for those of you who are asking questions about Crossfire, I'm going to share with you a presentation that will hopefully help clear any suspicions or doubts about Crossfires. So let me share the screen with you, and then I'll share the link to the slideshow if you want to. Okay. Just give me a moment to present. Okay. So hopefully you guys can see a little bit. I'm on a different device now, so it will appear differently. So what do you do in Crossfire? You speak directly to the opponent, you target a weak point in their argumentation, and ask clear, specific questions that attack the opponent's case, and also, most importantly, be concise. So you can ask questions that kind of forces them to answer a certain way. So yes or no questions. Think of like a cross-examination in court, kind of that sort of thing. Avoid open-ended questions because it allows them to elaborate and strengthen their own arguments, so you don't want that. Okay, so what does this look like? Also, really important, be respectful, because that is really important. The judge will see your attitude and will take that into account, even if it's not directly counted. Ask specific questions about their evidence. So, for example, what date was this research for example, they said China extracts 1,000 I don't know, 1,000 pounds of coal from South Africa or something like that. You're like, what date is this evidence from? When was it published? Where was it published? Who published it, for example? And then you ask for the card. Another type of question you can ask is trap questions. For example, how much of all global warming is caused by single-use plastics? And then here are some other good Crossfire questions. Okay. Oh, there's this side. So don't say I was confused about your contention. Could you re-explain it? That's not good because you're providing your opponents time to explain their arguments in depth, did the judge. Okay. In your first contention, you impacted lives, but I had trouble understanding how you access that impact. What is the warrant to that? What is the link to that? So try to ask him that. Okay, so if you guys want, I'll send you guys all the resources to ask good Crossfire questions in public forum debate. I have just added the resources in the Google chat, so if you can take a look at them, if you're brainstorming how to ask good Crossfire questions, then
Are you done with
please
the
look at
breakout
the
rooms?
resources. What?
Like, when will you create the breakout rooms?
In 7 minutes, but you need to do your research and practice the Crossfire beforehand.
Okay.
Does everyone know their side? Everyone, just a reminder that we'll have breakout rooms in 2 minutes. Please get ready. Okay, it is time. So there are a few new students that joined us, but I will break you into breakout rooms. So could you please, for those of you who haven't already, Ellen, you're on the affirmative. Tommy, you're on the negative. Sunny, you're on the affirmative. We still need Michael and Kang and okay. So for the first room, we'll have um Tommy and Tommy and Sunny. And then the second room will have Ellen and Gwen. Third room, Michael and Kang. I have just opened the rooms, so please remember your side, the resolution, and please go to your assigned rooms. Hello? Oh, I think your partner just joined, but I don't know. I think he just disconnected. Okay, I'm just gonna add you to the breakout room right now. He's disconnected. Okay. Let me try to edit the rooms. Okay, I added you to breakout room 1. Can you see?
No, it says you are invited to participate in breakout room 2.
Oh, okay. Can you see now? Can you hear me? I will assign you. Can you unmute yourself if you can hear me? I'm gonna put you in breakout room 1 with you were with Ellen, so I'm also gonna put you there.
Now, who would like to speak next? I'm not including you, Sunny. I don't have to continue. Can Zads, Dooms, Ken Chang, who like to go? Who go like to go next? Before that, any questions? Crossfire.
Okay, thank you everyone for joining. So I hope that you were able to spend this time wisely, and that I hope you were able to get some experience just asking each other questions with an unfamiliar topic that you had 10 minutes to prepare for. 10 to 15 minutes to prepare for. I know that it was a challenge to some of you because it's quite a difficult topic, but I saw as I was jumping around in different rooms a lot of in-depth conversations and a lot of really insightful analysis of the topic, which I was really impressed with. So thank you everyone for joining this class. It's pretty chill class today. We'll end a little earlier than the time we started, but thank you for joining, and I hope that you were able to learn something from this class. So I wish you guys a Merry Christmas and also a Happy New Year if we won't see each other then. Thank you. Merry Christmas, everyone.
So can we leave now?
Yeah, of course. You guys can leave. You can stay back if you have any questions. You guys can leave. Have a good night and Merry Christmas. Yes, Ellen?
Do you have like any files for like what to do in case like your opponent asks you a crossfire question for like strategy that you don't know how to answer to?
Sure. So can you specify what type of question you're referring to?
Maybe like if your um opponent has like a burden shift like for like their question, and they ask you all these like things that you don't know the answer to. What can you do like in case of that?
Sure. So for those types of questions, I would, if I were you, I would just try my best in answering them, even if you're slightly wrong. What the judge will see is that you've attempted to answer the question, which is better than not answering it, right? Or you can try to dodge it. But if your opponent says you're not answering my question, then just try to answer a question your best of your ability and try to attack your opponents in the speech. So you might not be able to answer all the questions in Crossfire, but use this as an opportunity to attack your opponent during the speeches if you can't in the Crossfire.
Thank you. Have a good holiday. Bye.
Have a great holiday. Nice to meet you.